Hello, everybody. I'm Haris Omanovic, and here is also Anna Rodina or Anna Rodina from Russia. We are going to have today online class about being a leader, what means to be a leader.
Hello, everybody. I'm Anna Rodina. Yeah, correct. So let's talk about being a leader. What is it for you guys being a leader? What is it for you, Haris, being a leader?
So for me, it's one thing is what means to be a leader is to be different, to allow yourself to be different. And this, like already this, to be different is like opening so many more possibilities, so many different spaces. It's like to be different, like how is energy for me? It's like a rocket, like zzzz, like it's rocket of change. It's like people are trying to be similar to others. It's very popular that they are trying to be similar to others. Like most of the people, they are trying to fit in to something, to be the same. And then when you allow yourself to be different, it's like a rocket. It's like broom of energy, what you can receive, what you can be, what can you create. Is just this step to allow yourself to be different than anybody in your life. What can this step create? It's just wow. This is one of the steps.
And also, you cannot stop yourself with any limitation that are popping in your world. For example, I have a lot of people that have a lot of excuses why they are not choosing something. So they are not so committed to their life and blah, blah, blah. But the thing is the same for every person. Like you have something that's trying to stop you. But you can say, just fuck it, I'm going to do this. Or you can say, okay, no, 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 it's so heavy, I'm not going there.
Yeah, and people are choosing like excuses. They are using excuses because they are just pretending to themselves that they would like to change something and create something, and their secret agenda is still that they would like to be the same as others, and they are avoiding to be ever wrong. That's why people are avoiding to be different, because they are avoiding to be wrong or judged by somebody.
And do you know how to receive judgments with ease, with light?
Yeah, so like they're avoiding to be judged by somebody. So like, isn't that like stupid? Like already when you hear it, like how much are you avoiding to be different than others? Because you might be judged by somebody, and these somebody are some people who are not choosing or creating anything, like passive people.
Or even it's imagined judgments that you already concluded that they will judge you, but maybe they will not at all.
Yeah, and whatever they judge, like also they can judge you positively and negatively. It's the same. It's just their mental masturbation about you. They can't create with you, they can't contribute, they are in their hiding place and they are only mentally masturbating about you. So why it's important so much what other people are mentally masturbating about you, like only mentally masturbating, of course not masturbating, like bottom fuck.
And guys, what is being leader for you? You can feel free to ask questions in any time you want. And what why some of people are choosing actually to be this? For me, it's like special energy that could lead not only you but other people. is it is this energy is available only for special persons?
So like for me it's like being contribution, and being contribution is invitation. And like by choosing to be different than anybody in your life, you're opening yourself to be also more contribution to more people, and with this you are invitation to more people. And like also like one of the things like about being a leader is that you don't need followers. This is what Gary Douglas and then here said on many classes. Leader is the person who don't require followers. So it's not about followers. It's cool for you to be alone in your life.
I like this.
So how is it for you to be alone in your life?
Actually, sometimes I want to be alone, but people still want from me something. And
you can't get rid of people?
Well, I can if I want. It's easy. And I can just hide energetically, and it's easy. But I like much more to show up, and this energy is really incredible. And some of people also stop themselves with the intensity of this energy when you go on the scene or when you do videos. They can feel like shaking of body, and this is the energy that you are not allowing yourself to receive. And what is for you to receive from people? How is it for you? Is it complicated? Is it like intense, or it's easy for you to receive from people?
So for me, we have many conclusions, point of views, what means receiving and how to receive. So for me, it's more about including. So what I said also about being alone, when you are alone, you are never truly alone, because whatever you are creating with whole planet. Just by having a body, you are creating with whole planet, and you are not alone. Never. Like you can just be sometimes without people, and people are not always contribution. Many people are parasites on this planet. Many people are stupid, and you just like you are different, and you get rid of a lot of people, and still you can be invitation to some people. There is more and more beautiful people on this planet, like we are opening to each other, we are connecting, and it's beautiful how we are connecting also on these online classes. And like what we have class at the moment here is about empowering people, that they are leaders in their life, that they step forward, like we are stepping forward in our life. Like you Anna, you are stepping forward, you are having classes all over the world already, and it's about stepping forward, it's about choosing to be different, and it's about allowing yourself to be contribution and invitation that you can truly be. It's about allowing yourself that you are creating something what you would like to create. And it's just boring, and it doesn't work to be the same as others, to create the same things as before. Like, let's create something new, and we can be invitation to this, and still it's your choice, it's your life. You can create anything, everything is gift to you. Allow yourself to receive this gift, allow yourself to be grateful, and still you don't need to be. You can be still judgmental bitch if you would like to be. It's your choice.
Yeah, and also I would like to add that if you have everything in your life, like the Sweden table of different kinds of food, of everything, actually, what would you choose? Like everything is paid, everything is ready for you. And what would you choose? You can just come and take the most delicious things, and really, what can you choose on the Sweden table of life where everything is available? And what to choose something new and something more?
Yeah, and what can we choose if we are creating beyond personal? So, like, if you really have everything, if life is not about personal life targets, I can imagine that you have everything. You know that most of the people are creating, they are working for money, they are working for house, for the car. What if you already have all this? What would you choose? What would you create? If you have all the money in the world, what would you choose? After buying all Russian oil companies, what else? What would you choose if you have all the money in the world and if you are not creating for these things anymore? If you can be different in this way also.
Yeah, I like this. And can you talk a little bit more about creation with the whole planet? I know that for some of people it's not very clear how to create with the whole planet.
Yeah, it's funny that this is a topic that we are talking about connecting with planet because we are being planet our whole life. Like I said before, you can't create your body if you are not creating with whole planet. And it's just the lie which we are buying, lie of separation, lie of ignorance, that you are not seeing that you are being earth and you are trying to be just body, or you think you are embodiment just with your body. What if you are not embodiment just with your body? What if you are embodiment with whole planet? And you can open yourself even more to this some kind of synchron co-creation with this planet when everything is creating together with you, and you can just open it. It's simple, like you open yourself to be contribution to this planet, that you can be, you allow yourself that you are being earth, and to this, with this you are opening yourself to totally different life, different embodiment. You step into something different. You step into where when whole planet is creating with you and you don't need to work so much. It's more about being and receiving. So this is also like main thing what we are inviting people is that they allow themselves to be. And also when you are asking earth, how can I contribute, earth is inviting you to being. Stop doing so much. Like, how much are you using doing so you don't need to be? Allow yourself to be, and with this you are the biggest contribution to this planet. And we are inviting people that they start to be more and more and more and more and more. And this is how you create. You allow yourself to be. Like everywhere you decided that creation is about doing and about working and about targets, would like to uncreate and destroy all that times gazillion. What if creation is about being, is about what you allow yourself to be today, and it's too easy, too fast, too good, too simple. Everywhere it's hard for you because it's so easy. Would you like to uncreate and destroy all that times gazillion? Everybody, and we are going to use access consciousness clearing statement. If you say yes, see, da, yeah, yes, everybody, can you say it?
Kopi parah emang.
Everybody.
Makanya dia bilang,
Yes.
sebenarnya aku cuma dapat dari
Yes.
dari
Can I hear
tubuhnya
some yes?
bukan
Yes.
sampo. Ya,
Uh,
yes. Udahlah ke tangan kita aja.
right, wrong with the bad poker line shorts, boys and beyonds. And crazy humanoids are doing multitasking on this class. Like, they're doing 5 things at the same time.
And the funny thing that you don't have to create alone. You can invite in your life not only the whole planet, but a lot of funny people who are ready to contribute to your life. And when you are really choosing something, it seems like the whole universe is contributing to you, and you don't have to do so much that you are maybe trying to conclude that you have to do. if you are if you are being so, and you know that some of people say that okay, I'm just on my couch and poke and prodding everything, so but nothing is happening. Why? I'm in being.
One thing is why it's not happening is because life is about creation and it's about choosing, and it's not about erasing limitations. It's not about clearing yourself. You need to choose and ask for it what you would like to create and follow the energy, how to create it more and more and more. And you don't need to work on yourself. You don't need to clean yourself from anything.
Oh, really? That's easy.
Yeah, it's too easy. Like you just go, you just do it. You're just being it.
And I know that you have a 3-part series called about Earth next week.
Yeah, I have like many calls, and we have also like I'm very happy about this creation in St. Petersburg that we have like you have first foundation in the beginning of September, end of August, and then like somebody's also having bars. I think Tanya Pavlova is having access bar class. Then there is foundation with Anna Rodina, and then there is creation of millions 1-day class, which is also going to be online, and then we have 3-day body class. And St. Petersburg was a capital city of Russia in the big Russian times.
Yeah.
And it's really like it's also about leadership, it's about creation, it's about also leadership mistakes, like probably these Russian main people, how do you call them, this Caesar, was Caesars?
Tsar, you mean?
Oh, it was Tsar, yeah. Tsar, yeah, it was Tsar. They forget something about leading, so they lost the leadership. We are going to talk about this also on these classes. It's interesting. So, like, one thing how it happened to them is that they forgot to connect with people. They started to have too much different life than people, and they separated from people. So they stop being a leader and invitation and contribution and connection, and they were more like good looking, like it was more like about the look and the style, and they forget how to invite people. That's why they lost their position. So,
and also we can engage people, the whole universe, molecular, with our creations, with something that we are going to do. And can you also talk a little bit more about engaging, how you doing it?
So maybe we can talk about people, like connection with people. This is one of the main questions, I think from most of us, how to connect and create with these weird creatures called people. Like some kind of it's going on pretty well to connect with Earth, to connect with some Earth beings and the trees, and to connect with people. There is like, how do we connect with people? How can we create with people? And you can be this question, everybody. This is one of main tools in Access, that you can be this question. You don't need to conclude. You don't need to conclude how to do it. Be this question now. How can I connect? How can I create with people? And open to these new energies, new possibilities. And like, it was funny, yesterday in the evening, I was thinking about happiness. we were explaining something to somebody about happiness. We were talking about happiness with somebody, and I asked myself, what the fuck is happiness? Like, what the fuck is happiness? Vafanculo is happiness. So, and like, what if happiness is space of communion with everything,
Wow.
and also with people included, and also like when you are this space of communion with everything, how to be this space of communion with everything and that people are included is like what manipulation beyond everything that I thought that it's possible that I can I be now. So I'm super happy. So like what manipulation can I be with people? Like what manipulation beyond my imagination can I be with people? So
And with my body.
And with my body, so I'm communion with everything on this planet. So I'm space of communion with everything on this planet. And everything that doesn't allow that we uncreate and destroy times Godzillion. Yes, everybody? Yes? Right, wrong, good, bad, we are going to repeat it, don't worry. So, like, what is happiness? It's some kind of space of communion with everything. You know, like, do you know how we are unhappy? Because something goes wrong. Like it's not, your relationship is not working so good, your car is not working so good, your wallet is not working so good, you know, your house, your children, your weather, many things, your clothes, or you destroy your jewelry or you lose it, you know, something is fucked up in your life and then you are unhappy. So what if you can be happy with everything, whatever shows up in your life? And you don't need to be any more unhappy because something in your life is not working so good. What if you can be happy with whatever shows up in your life? And to be that, what manipulation can you be beyond your imagination so you are happy and you include everything? So some kind of, to include people, you need to be manipulation beyond your imagination. The way, like, if you are not manipulation beyond your imagination, you're separating from people. You're saying, oh, you are Anna Rodina, I'm Haris Omanovic. We are using definitions, then we are separating. What if I don't need to define you? And what if I don't need to define myself? What can we create? And how can we be manipulation beyond our imagination, beyond everything what we thought that it's possible? Everything that doesn't allow that, would you like to uncreate and destroy? Pod and Pog, do you get people that you can't follow this with brain? Everything that is brought up, would you like to uncreate and destroy? Everybody, you just say yes, you don't need to understand this. Okay? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and Pog, online, shorts, boys and beyonds. Thank you. And I think I deserved lunch just now. Yes?
Yes.
I think I did. I deserved lunch. Okay.
Oh, you have to deserve lunch.
Yeah.
I like it. How can I be a leader at work when I'm not comfortable exposing myself? It's a question from Pedro.
So choose uncomfortable. This is one of the things, isn't it?
It's my favorite. Choose uncomfortable.
Yeah. We are choosing uncomfortable all the time, every day. Like also, Anna, you can share how was it for you? Because people have this problem, like to show up on the screen, to show up on Facebook Live, Instagram Live. I don't know which video. how was this for you to open yourself to do these steps?
Yeah, it's really, when you get acquainted with access consciousness tools, you just get like follow the lightness, what is lighter for you. But sometimes we like to lie to ourselves and follow not the energy that will create more in your life, that will create the biggest future, and you follow something that is lighter. Okay. But when you choose to be uncomfortable, actually, guys, do you really like to be in comfort? Like, I mean, when everything is predictable, or when you know what will happen tomorrow, and you know everything, like everything is scheduled and predictable. Do you really like this, or you get bored in few days? And everything that is new is uncomfortable because you can't predict it. Sorry. But you like changes much more than comfortable, actually, than being comfortable. So my story is about translation. I had education in translation, but I don't have practice for 10 years, and I didn't translate like simultaneously. And then I stepped up and started to translate it. It wasn't light, guys, like totally. I was swept, and it was totally uncomfortable, but it was so cool, so excited that I said, okay, it's much better than not to choose this because of uncomfortable reason. No. And everything that I have chosen in these few years that was excited and not expected, like comfortable, was really beyond my imagination, that I really can't imagine that so cool it can be.
So, like, it's really about choosing what is creating more and not choosing something what is just like nicer, more comfortable, more likable. It's about creation. Creation doesn't need to be comfortable, and it's mostly uncomfortable. Also, this class don't need to be comfortable for all of us here. We are creating something. And also, when I was choosing to do online classes, when I was choosing I was on TV, or like Facebook Live is some kind of uncomfortable, and you are still choosing it because it's creating more. And like also Pedro, for you, like how much choosing to show up is similar to the choice of being alive. And like, can you allow yourself, can you choose to be alive, and can you choose to be the most as you can be, and can you stop hiding? What if you are precious gift to this planet? And I'm speaking to some other people also here, and Earth would like to see you, and you can show yourself more. What if you are precious? What if your capacities are precious for this planet? Like, what if with your showing up, you are changing the world? And can you stop being so selfish that you are keeping yourself only for yourself?
What if you can change the world and the future of the planet if you can show up and show up your body?
Yeah, and we are changing it. Like, it's happening in illogical ways and not understandable ways. Like, you can ask yourself for awareness, for more awareness. What influence are we that we are not recognizing, and how powerful it is what we are creating at the moment? And it works if you ask for awareness, because our mind can't understand it. Like, it's not logical. It wasn't in the school. You can't learn this from your parents. You need to ask for more awareness. But that this what we are creating at the moment, how big influence are we? And Pedro is having another question. Maybe Anna, you can respond to his question.
What if I can't handle this amount of energy? I like this. Is it really true, Pedro, that you cannot handle it? Trying to be pathetic.
Pedro, can you turn on your camera? Can you turn on your camera, please? Can
No, it's too much. It's too much.
Sorry. Cool.
Okay.
Like to handle the energy, one of the best tools to handle the energy is to expand. Usually we are contracting when something is more challenging, and then we are making it even more challenging. We are making it harder. So what if you can expand and you can allow yourself to be different embodiments, which is creating ease, that you have ease with all this. So you can be a question, what energy, space, and consciousness can me and my body be to have total ease with all this? And everything that doesn't allow that, we uncreate and destroy.
But what's wrong with that thought conscious voice? Yes. And everywhere where you define comfortable and comfort zone and easiness, would you like to destroy and create? Right, wrong, good, bad, thought, conscious voice, and beyond. Because you have definitions about comfort, and maybe it's not true. Just saying.
Yeah, what if like comfort is very discomfortable thing? What if it's the opposite?
Everything is opposite that it appears to be. Okay.
I have a question in Russian chat.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, Russian.
Yes, the question is, what does it mean to be manipulation beyond imagination? Can you describe it, please? Что значит быть
Значит, it's about question, so you don't need to understand this. You can just be this question. How can I be manipulation beyond my imagination, which is changing the world? You can be this question. Many times we are trying to understand, we are trying to get right instructions. What if you are not a robot and you don't need to have instruction? And you don't need to know, you don't need to understand how is this going to show up. And you can be a question. This is main access tool is about being a question, so you don't need to be answer anymore. So what manipulation can I be beyond my imagination? So you are not including your imagination, you are not including your understanding to change the world. And how to be manipulation, like one of the things how to be manipulation is, what if you don't need to be one energy that you are defining yourself with? And what if you can be 500,000 different energies? What if you never need to be a person and you don't need to be anything what you are putting on your name and your body? And what if you can be space, energy, space, and consciousness, which is different invitation, which is different manipulation of this planet? And do you get how powerful this can be? And just whatever you are perceiving as energy, open to more now, choose more, and everywhere you are trying to understand it and imagine it before creating something, would you like to uncreate and destroy that? Understanding and imagination is from the past. Everything this brought up, would you like to uncreate and destroy? Right, online shows voice meons. And with being a question, you are really creating something new. And it's already in the Access Bars class, first class in Access Consciousness, we have this, and we have also this powerful question, how does it get any better than this? That most of the people, they forget to be this question? What if you can be this question, whatever shows up, and every 10 seconds, how does it get any better than this? 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 Can we hear it in Russian? Nastya, how does it get any better than this? I'm unmuting you. How does it
Yeah,
get any
yeah.
better than
How
this?
does it? Yeah. We understand that we have another one question. Do you hear me? Yeah.
Can you repeat? How does it get any better than this in Russian?
Как это может быть еще лучше?
Okay.
Как это может быть еще лучше?
So, Lucha.
Yeah, better.
So,
Very good.
what is next question?
Next question. Why my desires and my choosings? 1 second, please. Okay, when I choose something and when I desire something, this shows up in my at my surroundings. This shows up from people who surround me, and not for me, but for people around me. And what the hell?
I don't understand.
Okay, when I choose something, this shows up not in my life, but in lives of my friends, of people around me, but not at my.
Yeah. So, how much are you avoiding to receive, and what means receiving for you? And when did you decide if you receive something, you can get in trouble? Would you like to uncreate this role? We have Masha from Masha and the Bear. Masha and the Bear came, like Masha from Masha and the Bear.
Ты Маша и Медведь.
Masha и Медведь. Hello, Masha. Hello, Masha. Masha и Медведь. Hello. It's a Russian cartoon. Cool. So what we were talking about. Yeah, it's about receiving. So like, what have you decided what is receiving? And like, maybe you decided you can get in trouble if you receive. Would like to uncreate this all that. Pod and poc, and how much you are eliminating receiving from your life, so you can't be wrong, you can't be judged, you can't get in trouble. Would like to uncreate this all that. And how much you are eliminating with this your whole life, so you are never committing to anything, you are never choosing anything, you are never engaging with everything that is. Would like to uncreate this all. Pod and poc. So with allowing yourself to be mistaken, to be wrong, to be judged, you allow yourself to have life, to have your own life, to have your own creations. And if you are avoiding to be wrong, if you are avoiding to be mistaken, if you are avoiding to be judged, you are avoiding to have life of your own. Everything this is, would like to uncreate this for everybody. Yes? Right, wrong, pocket shows, boys, beyond. So what if you can be there for yourself, and you choose that you are never showing back to yourself, you are never betraying yourself anymore in your life, whatever shows up. And this is how you allow yourself to have yourself. Can you have back? Can you have back of yourself?
What if you can include yourself in every creation? And what if you can stop to hide yourself from yourself?
Yeah, and this is how you allow yourself to have life at all, so different possibilities can show up. And your life can really start to work for you. Pardon. Anything else? Bianca?
Question. Yes, actually it's from different people. It's for the same question. Okay. It's about manipulation. What is it? Can you guys talk more about that?
What's manipulation?
Yeah.
Okay. So people are bad manipulators. So like they're pretending something. They're like people are manipulating with themselves a lot. And what if you can be manipulation that is creating more? And when you are manipulation that is creating more, it's not about being a liar. When you are, what if when you are truthful, that makes you a liar?
And
Can you repeat
everywhere.
can you repeat this last
What
word?
if when you are truthful, what means to be truthful? What if being truthful is when you are being something from the past and you can be manipulation that is creating more, so you can be something from the future? What if when you are being something from the future is more truthful than when you are being something from the past? How big liar are you when you are being something from the past? And what if you can be something new today? And you don't need to understand this. This is not for the brain. You can just get
Wow.
not to get.
Thank you.
Yes, Anna would like to say something.
Everywhere where you decided that manipulation is very bad, would you like to destroy
But we
them?
like to be bad.
And we are trying to pretend that we don't like it.
Yeah.
And what if people actually likes when you're manipulating them? And what if it's so tasty? Because look at children, when they are manipulating you, you know that it's manipulation, you know that they're like they rule you, but you like it. Like, look at this, she's so sweet. Why?
And you're also learning from them.
Yeah.
How to manipulate.
Why you are avoiding be this sweet manipulator?
Yeah, and it's about like being something what works. It's not about being a liar. Like, why to be something from the past what doesn't work anymore if you can be manipulation that is working better? Like, what is a lie? What is true? What if nothing? What if there is no truth? What if nothing is really true and everything is a creation and you can be anything? So everything what you decided what is true until now or absolute truth, all the reference points that you are using to create your life and your body and your country, would you like to uncreate this from? Everybody, yes? Yes? Right.
Da.
See, da. Right and wrong, good, bad, punk, online, shows, boys and beyonds. Yeah. It was pretty good clearing. I don't know what we are talking about. So maybe we have some more questions. Maybe Anna, you would like to say something?
I just want to add that if you are not willing to manipulate, you will be manipulated by others. And actually, what manipulation can you be for the whole universe and for all moleculars who are really willing and waiting for it and willing to contribute?
Yeah, so like what if you can be something today totally new, but is creating more, and you don't need to be something from the past anymore, what you are using to manipulate yourself. Everything that is would like to uncreate this one. Paul and Punk. Yeah. Anybody else? Like, is there any question? Anybody would like to say something?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, it's great so far, guys. And can you just, and how does it get fucking better? How can you connect Haris with all these stories now with the manipulation and being a leader, like the spaces and all the energies and just being just a little bit to go there?
So, like, how much are you aware at the moment of whole planet? Little or a lot?
A lot.
How much are you aware of like access consciousness? Little or a lot?
A lot.
And are you a little angry about this planet and everything? Yes or no?
Well, yes.
So what if this anger is your potency that you can be now, bitch?
Okay.
What if this anger is not anger, it's your potency, which is available now, and you can allow yourself to be this potent bitch that you truly are, and you don't need to go to use anger anymore to hide it from yourself.
Okay.
Do you get how potent this is?
Yes.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Wow! And you can be it. So, like, what we are doing, we are trying to understand things. We are trying to improve them, to fix them. But, like, what if you can be this embodiment that is available now, that you can be now? What if you can be now this potency, and you don't need to use any more understanding to destroy it?
Exactly.
Okay? So what if you never again need to think? You're so bad in thinking. Pot and pock.
Pot and pock.
Pot and pock. So allow yourself to be this potent bitch that you truly are, and like be it, like, and this is changing the world, and that's it, and you don't need to understand it. And like, let's try it for some time. Like, you don't need to do it forever, don't worry. At least give it a try for some time, for a few months.
I am there. I am there. I'm being that. Yeah.
Okay.
And Nina, can I ask you?
Sure.
Everywhere where you have been told that you are a woman and you have to find a man who will lead you in your life.
That's cool. Thank you, Anna.
Would you like to destroy and create?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, bad, conscious, boys and beyond. What if you can be all energies, including women energy, man energy, any creatures like animals or nature, everything?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking for. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was interesting. Some hate and anger showed up about being a woman. Did you get this, Nina? Like,
yes,
some hate and anger. Like, you can ask everybody. Everybody ask it also for yourself. We are creating this with everybody here. How much anger and hate do you have with about being gender of your body, about being a woman? Everything that is would like to uncreate and destroy, and how much of this is your potency that you can be now? How much are you stopping your potency by resisting to be a woman, by being angry or hating that you are a woman? And there is no logic in this, it's just stupid. We'd like to uncreate and destroy that. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all 9 shows, boys and girls. And maybe we can do 1, 2, 3 now to change it even more with some people here. For all the anger and hate that you are using to hide your superpowers and to stop enjoying that you have woman body, female body, we are create and destroy on 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and just allow yourself, open this energy. Say, can we say out loud, can you say, I hate it, I hate, 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 I hate being a woman, everything that is would like to uncreate and destroy. Times gazillion. Yes, everybody, right, wrong, with that, Polapok, online shows, boys and beyonds, and this is fucking stupid. And it's not yours. How much is this from other people and from other women would like to uncreate and destroy that? Right, wrong, with that, Polapok, online shows, boys and beyonds. So this was ease. They get how much ease we just created. So everywhere you decided that it's hard to be a woman and it's hard to be a man, and you are using this as an excuse, so you don't need to be the powerful, potent bitch that you truly are. Would you like to uncreate us from that? Pod and puck. Anything else? It was like Formula One driving now, like.
Pedro has a question also. Read
Yeah.
it.
Pedro, would you like to be a woman? Okay, this woman can help you. They can show you.
What would it be? I just want to add for men also everywhere where you are proving that you are man and real man, but most of lifetimes you have been woman and you get used to be woman and it was so comfortable, but now you have to prove that you're a man. Would you like to destroy my grade? Okay, Pedro has a question. What would it be like if the intensity made me laugh and not cry? Pathetic drama. That's cool, I think, when you're laughing.
Like Pedro, you are just trying to take us on date. You are just trying to get our attention so we can go on a date and then we can get laid. That's all. That's why you are pretending that you are pathetic. We are not maybe one of your customers, clients for getting laid. Okay, you don't need to use the same way of manipulation, like I'm so pathetic, I'm so in trouble, and then you find yourself so many girls who are trying to help you. Like we can help you too fast, it's maybe not so good to manipulate with us in this way. What a talk.
Okay.
So anything else, anybody? What means to be a leader? What means to be a leader for you, Anna Rodina?
Wow, it's a huge topic. Oh, you can just choose to commit to your life. Actually, like, commit to your life and choosing it again and again. I mean, it's not enough to choose it once to be a leader. Today I'm a leader. Tomorrow not. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe somebody's having here a question. If somebody is aware that we can say something more about this topic, or if you have any question, please anybody just ask or say something.
I just want to say thank you so much for inviting me for this adventure to do call together.
I hope it wasn't too uncomfortable.
But I like uncomfortable, so.
So yeah, this is how we are contribution to each other, and it's really incredible. Like we don't need to create anything alone. We are contributing to each other. We have also here incredible translators. They are here with us now instead of having their pizza time. So like it's just wow, and like how does it get any better? What else can we create? And like what if future that we are creating at the moment is really unimaginable? How many of you here are trying to imagine your future? What if it can be stunning? What if it can be really mind-blowing what we are creating at the moment? And how much are you destroying your future by trying to have little better or by trying to conclude your future? Would you like to uncreate and throw that times Godzilla? Right, can you imagine? Can you allow yourself that you are creating future at the moment now which you can't even imagine? So it doesn't need to be part of your calculations and conclusions. Can you allow yourself to be blown by universe, by creation, by consciousness, like blown to something beyond, so you don't need to create your life in linear and logical way? So allow yourself to be blown, like allow yourself to be taken to creation, allow yourself to be, I don't know which word, like attracted to it like stoned with it. So it's just like allow yourself that creation, this planet, consciousness, universe is showing you more that you can imagine, so you can be surprised and surprised and surprised and more surprised. So universe, blow me today. And thank you everybody. And благодарны, Anna Rodina.
Спасибо.
Благодарно, спасибо.
Grazie.
Grazie Bianca.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Guys,
Ευχαριστώ.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ.
okay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Christina. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
See you
Thank you.
soon, also
Thank
in
you.
person.
Bye-bye.
See you soon physically. Okay?
Θα μας δει όλους
Thank
από
you,
κοντά. Όλους από κοντά θα μας
Thank
δει.
you very much.
See you soon physically.
Και η Άννα και ο Χάρης.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Universe, blow me today.
Grazie a tutti. Universo, stupiscimi oggi.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.